Picture this: you're browsing real estate listings in Alberta and notice prices are moving, some rising sharply, others steady, while certain areas see more homes available than ever. Alberta's housing market in 2025 is far from uniform. It's a complex mosaic influenced by local economies, population shifts, and evolving buyer preferences. Whether you're a first-time buyer, investor, or simply curious about the province's property landscape, understanding the nuances behind home prices and regional trends is crucial. So, what's really happening across Alberta's cities and towns, and what can we expect next? Let's unpack the data, stories, and forecasts shaping the province's real estate scene today. Alberta's housing market overview. The big picture: Alberta's real estate market is distinct from the Canadian average. It's shaped heavily by local economic drivers like oil and gas, diversified industries, and interprovincial migration patterns. Over the past few years, Alberta has experienced a strong rebound from the lows of the pandemic era, with home prices rising steadily and inventory tightening in many regions. As of early 2025, Alberta's average home price sits around $505,200, reflecting a roughly 7.7% increase year over year. This growth outpaces many other provinces, signaling strong demand fueled by ongoing population growth and a vibrant job market. But these figures mask a patchwork of regional differences, where prices in Calgary might behave differently from Edmonton, and smaller cities display their own unique dynamics. Calgary: rising prices amid growing supply. Calgary remains Alberta's largest and most active housing market, continuing to attract buyers with its balanced combination of urban amenities, employment opportunities, and relatively affordable pricing compared to other major Canadian cities. Average home price: around $649,000, up 6.0% as of May 2025. Market dynamics: while home prices continue to climb moderately, Calgary's market shows signs of softening in terms of sales velocity due to an increase in housing supply. Inventory levels have risen sharply in recent months, giving buyers more choices and a slight easing of competition. Types of homes: detached houses lead in average price, hovering near $780,000, while townhouses average around $466,000. The city also sees growing interest in condos, particularly in walkable neighborhoods close to downtown. Calgary's rising supply levels reflect ongoing new construction projects and a more balanced market, though demand remains solid thanks to strong employment in energy, technology, and service sectors. Edmonton: tight market with strong price gains. Edmonton's real estate market contrasts with Calgary in some important ways. Average home price: approximately $464,000, up 5.2% as of May 2025. Supply constraints: the Edmonton market remains notably tighter, with months of inventory hovering below 2 months, a strong seller's market indicator. This limited supply has helped push prices up even as demand stays robust. Sales to new listings ratio (SNLR) sitting around 65%. Edmonton's market favors sellers more decisively than Calgary. Growth areas: suburban neighborhoods and satellite towns surrounding Edmonton are experiencing rapid appreciation, driven by affordability relative to the city core and expanding infrastructure. Edmonton's housing market benefits from a growing tech scene and public sector employment, providing a stable demand base even as the broader energy sector fluctuates. Smaller cities and regional trends: diverse and dynamic. Outside Alberta's two largest cities, regional markets show a spectrum of trends shaped by local economic and demographic factors. Red Deer: located between Calgary and Edmonton, Red Deer has emerged as a strong market for families and commuters, with prices rising steadily but more moderately than in major urban centers. Lethbridge: this southern city benefits from a mix of education institutions and healthcare jobs. Home prices have increased but remain affordable, attracting first-time buyers and retirees alike. Medicine Hat: one of Alberta's tightest markets, Medicine Hat's supply is extremely low, leading to upward pressure on prices despite slower overall population growth. Grande Prairie and Fort McMurray: these resource-driven cities see more volatility, tied closely to oil prices and seasonal labor demands. However, Recent infrastructure investments are helping stabilize these markets. Each of these regional centers faces its own unique supply-demand balance, making them important to watch for localized investment or relocation opportunities. Home price breakdown by housing type. Alberta's housing market isn't just about average prices, it's about the variety of housing types shaping affordability and choice. Townhouses show the strongest price growth, reflecting rising demand for affordable, family-friendly housing in both urban and suburban neighborhoods. Condos remain the entry point for many first-time buyers, especially younger professionals and downsizers. What's driving these regional trends? Several key factors influence Alberta's diverse real estate patterns. Population growth and migration. Alberta continues to attract people from across Canada, particularly from provinces like British Columbia, Ontario, and Quebec. This influx intensifies housing demand, especially in urban and near-urban areas, offering job opportunities. Economic diversification. While oil and gas remain important, sectors such as technology, healthcare, and education are growing. This diversification spreads economic benefits across regions, sustaining housing demand beyond traditional energy towns. Infrastructure and amenities investment. In transit, schools, and commercial hubs influence where people want to live. Cities offering walkability, good schools, and transit access command stronger price growth. Construction and supply. New housing starts have increased significantly, especially in Calgary and Edmonton, helping ease some pressure on prices. Yet in smaller cities, supply often lags behind demand, keeping markets tight. What does the future hold? Forecasts suggest Alberta's home prices will continue appreciating through 2025 and into 2026, though at a more moderate pace than the rapid gains seen recently. Calgary, expected to see steady price growth with a gradual market balance as supply continues to catch up with demand. Edmonton, likely to remain a seller's market in the near term due to limited inventory. Smaller cities, varied outcomes, some stabilizing as new development arrives, others tightening further with limited supply. Investors and buyers should watch economic signals, migration trends, and local government policies, as these will shape where and how the market evolves. Final thoughts. What Alberta's housing trends mean for you? Alberta's real estate market in 2025 is a landscape of opportunity and complexity. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading, or investing, understanding regional nuances is critical to making informed decisions. Are you considering Calgary's growing supply or Edmonton's tight market? Eyeing smaller cities for affordability or stability? Share your experiences and questions below. How are Alberta's home prices and regional trends shaping your plans? What's your take on Alberta's housing market? Have you noticed changes in your local area? Are you thinking of buying or investing here? Drop a comment below. Let's get the conversation started and help each other navigate this dynamic market.